I filmed videos where I strapped other girls almost exclusively, and I did all these collabs, and they'd show up and they'd be like, so we were thinking, crazy thought, you strap us. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it again.
They're coming to you like it's the first person who thought of that.
And I've never strapped off camera. I had no idea if I was good at it or not, and then I looked at one of the girls and I was like, you're really good at faking, because I just figured she must be, and she was like, what do you mean baking? I 3 times. And I was
really?
like, am I a god with this?
Dude, yep. Yeah.
What kind of piece were they getting you to wear? How big was it?
I have one that I really like for strapping because it's like a little softer, but it looks really big. So I'm not so worried that I'm going to be hurting them. Because I can't feel it.
True.
If you're just going ham on them with like a huge stick, they can wind up bleeding the day after.
It's like phantom limb or something.
So I have like a that I like using.
2 goons, not 1 but 2 goons. 2 goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
Hi, I'm Kit the Beefcake.
Hi, I'm Scotch Dolly.
And you're watching 2 Goons.
Hey, Goons, you can catch me live in Los Angeles, California at the Comedy Store August 18th. Plano, Texas, August 14th to 15th. And check out my new comedy special, How to Make Your Balls Bigger, out now on YouTube. Get all your tickets at Durena.com or
JJLibermanLive.com. Your whole thing is like you're big into fitness, right?
Yeah, I don't really make a lot of fitness content, but that's kind of how I got started. I was a personal trainer at the time.
Kit the Beefcake.
Yeah,
You're a
Kit the Beefcake. But that was like what I was using to advertise my personal training at the time. So it's just kind of like grandfathered in now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were a personal trainer at one point?
I was a personal trainer before I started doing OnlyFans.
Okay. Was that how long were you doing that for?
Probably less than 6 months.
And then
because I got all my certifications and I got a job. And then I was like, wow, this doesn't pay for shit. And I was doing it while I was going to school.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And then I was using TikTok and Instagram to sort of advertise.
Yeah.
And they were like, you should just start an OnlyFans.
Really?
I was like, well,
TikTok said that? Or
yeah, I had 30,000 followers on TikTok. Nobody. No Instagram. Like, no Twitter, nothing. They were like, you should start. I was like, I can, but you better show up. Don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
I like how you told them straight up, don't embarrass me.
I told them straight up. I was like, if I'm going to put my whole out there, like, you better show up. And they did. I made like 10 or 11 grand my first month.
Wow.
With like no following, which was crazy.
That's wild, dude. So you've built a really strong connection with these people because that conversion rate is amazing.
Yeah, my conversion is insane.
Yeah.
And it always has been. And I think that's because there's nobody who looks like me.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, you have such a unique look. You're like, even outside we're walking around, I'm like, you're into guys?
Yeah.
She's like,
I'm into guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is surprising.
I like to I'm like, dude, I'm punk. I'm not a lesbian. Like,
but you must get so many women. Like
so many women. Every time I go out, it's like women. Men never approach me. And I'm like, sorry.
Do you, 100% straight?
Like 90%.
Wow.
Yeah.
10% for content?
I like doing the content. I find it really fun, but I wouldn't like date a woman. You know what I mean? I tried because everybody in my life was like, well, you must be gay. And I was like, well, try it out. Why not? Right. So I dated several women, and that's kind of how I figured out it wasn't
several?
for me.
Yeah. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? You're like, yeah, I can't do this.
Oh, I kind of realized that like, every woman I'm with wants me to top her, and I'm a bottom. So I was like, I'm bored now. I don't want to do this anymore.
You want to get fucked?
Yeah, I like getting fucked.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I can, and I do enjoy it, but when it's like the only thing that's happening, I definitely get a little burnt out on it.
Yeah, and I would assume you're probably with ladies, you're probably the stronger one.
Right,
yeah,
I'm stronger, I'm bigger, I'm like...
It also, too, like, I get the whole like pegging someone as a chick, like if you're in a relationship. I don't know how that feel. I guess women are more emotional, but that wouldn't feel like if I couldn't feel something, like if someone wanted me, for example, to wear to nurse from me, and I'm like, it doesn't feel. This is not fun.
Oh my God. The funniest thing, we were just in Australia filming a ton of content for like a month, and I filmed videos where I strapped other girls.
Really?
Almost exclusively. And I did all these collabs, and they'd show up and they'd be like, so we were thinking, crazy thought, you strap us. And I'm like,
wow.
Okay, we'll do it again.
They're coming to you like it's the first person who thought of that.
And I've never strapped off camera. So I had no idea if I was good at it or not. And then I looked at one of the girls and I was like, man, you're really good at like faking, because I just figured she must be. And she was like, what do you mean faking? I came 3 times. And I was
Really?
like, am I a god with this? Like,
Dude,
I'm beat, but hell yeah. Like,
what kind of piece were they getting you to wear? How big was it?
Well, it's mine. So, because I have one that I really like for strapping, because it's like a little softer, but it looks really big.
Okay.
So I'm not so worried that I'm going to be like hurting them.
Yeah.
Interesting. How big
Because I
is
can't
it?
feel it.
Yeah,
so it's like
true.
if you're just going ham on them with like a huge dick, they can wind up bleeding like the day after, or like any of this stuff. And I can't feel that appendage, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
phantom limb or something.
Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
like a that I like using for
Yeah.
strapping women.
And you flew with that to Australia?
I flew with that to Australia, and my like really nice. I have like a custom leather strapping harness because I get asked to do it so often.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah.
Well, you want it to look good. You want to look like ratty or cheap or something. Yeah.
Nope, it's not ratchet. We
Yeah.
look real good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then what about with the guys? What do you like doing? Because you do collabs with guys?
I don't do collabs with guys, but I do have stunt Ds that I've used
Really?
before. So I have like maybe 30 to 35 videos I've
How
done
does
with
how does a
guys.
man
Yeah.
get in your stunt D roster?
Well, I've only had 2, so it's quite exclusive.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. I've only had 2. One of them has been my friend for a very long time. We met in university. And the other one was a boyfriend I had while I lived in Australia.
Okay. Yeah. So
And then you just use his
I use his car.
that's
wow.
great.
Yeah.
What
it's
do
a
you-
good deal.
What are you doing to have that like really close bond with your create that really high conversion rate?
Girl, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I have no idea. I just appear. Like,
It's the look.
yeah.
It is the it has to be like, this is so interesting. I'm straight, but but you're right, it's punk.
It's
it
punk.
really
It's punk.
you know what
Reminds
it
me of
is?
Pink.
It's I was just going to say it's fucking pink.
Yeah.
It's pink. I get pink a lot. I'm going for No Doubt, but like
Who?
No,
No
Doubt,
Doubt.
like the band.
Gwen
Oh yeah,
Stefani.
yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of like a
Dude,
yeah.
I love them. That's when I
Right?
grew up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going for like a 90s.
Nah, dude, you were grown when No Doubt was out, bro. I was growing up when No Doubt was out, dude. Bro,
Wait, who's
you were
Sugarfly?
paying taxes, dog.
Sugarfly, Sugar Ray, Sugar Ray.
I don't know who Sugar Ray is, but
Yeah, you're boomering right now,
Oh
dude.
my
Yeah.
God.
damn, sorry.
That's why
dude.
when she was like, "Oh, she goes outside. We're outside." She's like, "Oh, I love your stuff. You're so funny. I've been following you for a long time." And then Summer, who we can bring on in a little bit, but I sent her a couple as she asked. You didn't? So you're gonna say I unsolicitedly sent you?
We were on the phone and you said, "Do you want to see?"
Wait, give her a mic. Give her a mic.
Hold on.
We were on FaceTime and you said, "Do you want to see a picture of my cock?" And I went, "Oh, fine, if you want."
Yeah, that's consent.
And you said it's really
Yeah.
big, and I was like, "Interesting."
Oh yeah.
Show me.
You did
Yeah.
ask.
So you did. Yeah. So anyways, so.
Yeah, but she didn't request. She didn't put in the bid for it. You asked, and she was
You're like, she was begging. Hear me
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
She
I think-
was begging.
I think different people have different accounts of the situation.
Who's got receipts?
But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I was just saying when we're outside, I was
Yeah.
like, I kind of dropped in. And you're like, no, I'm good.
I have been a fan of his since before I started doing only 5 years
Oh,
or more
wow.
longer.
Probably
because
from the before I went viral from like
way before.
from maybe like the podcast clips or something. There must.
I don't know, but like I remember seeing you on like my personal Instagram before I was doing social
Really?
media. Yeah, because I have a horrible sense of humor. You can ask her. My like personal Instagram feed is gross.
You're into
like,
I
what?
think I just-
give us the.
Yeah.
I hang out with like all dudes, so I have a really raunchy sense of humor. Like
Nice.
I was a STEM girly, so like
What's that?
STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
So what kind of guys are you into? The punk guys or are you into the nerds?
I don't really have like a set type. I don't think I've dated a lot of guys that look very different. I think I kind of have like a flavor of the month kind of
Really?
situation.
Ever older?
Yeah.
sick.
When I was 21, I was dating this 38-year-old couple.
Couple.
A throuple? You were a throuple?
Yeah, I was a throuple.
How does that happen?
I don't know. the beginning of COVID, and like I right swiped them on Bumble because they were really bodybuildery, and I just finished losing all my weight because I used to be pretty heavy.
Oh, really?
So I just finished like losing my weight, and I was like, oh, they'll never like me, but I like right swiped anyway. He's all shredded and shit. And then I wound up fucking this couple on their like boat for most of COVID.
Most of COVID.
I was like, oh no, we have to socially distance. Like, let's go back on the boat.
I just kept, dude, pretty fun way to spend COVID. Though.
Yeah.
They lived on the boat.
They didn't live on the boat. They lived in like Santa Clarita, and they had this boat that we would take out
Like
to
a
the
yacht.
lakes. Not a yacht. It was like it was like for wakeboarding and stuff. So it was really cool and like very athletic and outdoorsy and super fun.
Yeah.
And they were just hot. So
And
that
you
was
guys
cool.
just smash with them.
And then we
So what would
smashed,
happen?
yeah.
You would go on the boat and you guys would just fuck.
Not always on the boat. Did we ever fuck on the boat?
Oh, I thought
it was
you
like
guys
an
were
open boat, so it was
Oh.
like people would have been able to see.
I thought
through,
you
like,
guys were
fuck-
fucking on the boat.
No, I almost did with the guy once, but then I was like, this is really out there.
okay.
Like we're gonna get it.
So you would go to their house.
I would
and
go to their house, we'd fuck, and then we'd take the boat out, and we'd hang out, and then we'd go back and we fuck, and then we'd get back on the
No.
boat.
So what was going on during this whole situation? Because you said you prefer guys to
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
So you and the chick were like servicing it. Like how's the threesome going down?
I was in the middle. It was great.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so
they were both fucking you.
fucking me, and it was great.
Really?
Yeah. Look, as long as there's a dick in the room, I think I'm happy. I'm like,
Nice.
that's why I'm like 90%.
well, you must be really
straight.
happy right
I
now.
was-
There's a lot of here.
you know what I mean. But like, there's a dick in the room. I'm like, okay.
But you
Right.
were a full-on throuple. You guys were going on dates.
We
you were
were,
hanging out. Were
yeah.
you living with them too?
No, I was living with them like on the weekends. So
Wow.
I'd go
So-
drive up to them and I'd stay at their house. For
Really?
like 3 days
Visitation
and then
on
go
your
home.
kid or something.
How many?
I was like way too young, probably. Like in retrospect, I'm like, why are a bunch of 38-year-olds wanting to throuple up with a 21-year-old? But
Oh, I mean, they just wanted to add some spice.
right, yeah.
So,
but-
so, and you guys would go out for dinners too?
yeah, and
For a table for
I'd
three?
go out with them like separately
People-
too. And
people
stuff.
thought
like,
you were
fuck them
probably
separately
the-
also.
You're the kid.
Yeah, well, we would be like holding hands in public and stuff. And
Like
The
people would be
three of you?
We'd be like holding hands
That's-
and like, doing different little things. And they're
Wait.
like, what the fuck are you doing?
People were looking for sure.
yeah.
So were you in the middle holding hands?
Yeah, I had long hair then, and like I looked a lot more normal, I think. So, but it was still pretty funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the look. It just has the fact that
it's
like
just all of us. Like,
oh, yeah, like
la-di-da-di-da.
that's crazy.
Yeah, wow, dude. And so because your upbringing was very conservative. You were
Very.
raised Mormon, right?
Yep, I was.
And so what was it like growing up in the Mormon household? And then how did you sort of like break out of that shell and transition into the look you have now being in thruples?
Yeah. I was always really problematic because I was a really smart kid. Mormons don't like letting women do things, generally speaking.
Guess
Yeah.
I'm Mormon.
You're not Mormon. You want women to do the most things to you, for you.
yes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But so growing up, it was like lots of rules. You have to wear sleeves, and you can't wear tank tops, and you have to wear certain swimsuits and all this stuff. And I was never very good at it. I was very rebellious. Everybody always was very wary of me because I was always up to something.
Drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do
what a-
love coffee. I know I'm a bad girl. But no, yeah, I did like, I lost my virginity at like 15 and a half, and it was a whole thing. My dad cried. And
He
it was like-
cried?
yeah, my dad cried.
How did your
It was
dad
the first time I've ever seen my dad cry. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's
Yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
He's like the man, you know?
Yeah.
And then I lose my virginity, he reads my journal, and he's like, you lost your virginity. He's crying. I was like, it's the first time in my life I've ever seen my dad fucking cry.
Was he like, what are you you're gonna go to hell? Like,
It wasn't like I'm gonna go to hell. He was like, Mormons are very like, this will bring sadness to your life. So it's almost like a I pity you kind of a thing, which
Oh.
almost feels worse than like
Yeah.
you're gonna go to hell, because at least that's angry. So you can be like, well, fuck you. You know?
yeah, you're like cursed or something.
Yeah,
now.
but like you're gonna be sad now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's not nice. Like,
That's such a strange thought process of like, and they think about that with everything, like with like if you wear the wrong underwear, or the coffee, or they're
Yeah.
like, you're gonna be sad.
you're gonna be sad. They think it's gonna bring sadness into your life and make you less happy in general, and like God won't give you as many blessings.
Bro, I have had my dick sucked and a cappuccino, and like, dude, you're
do you feel blessed?
Yeah,
Me too.
you're in a great fucking mood.
I'm a married couple thinking, wow, I feel blessed.
Exactly, dude.
So you're Cali Mormon, right?
Cali Mormon.
But
yeah.
I've done shows in Salt Lake City. That is like
That's
the
Mormon
holy
capital.
That's Holy Land.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever go while growing up?
Yeah, I've been to Salt Lake City several times.
Is it a huge thing to do? Like when you arrive, is it like for Mormons or like, oh, this is?
It's not like going to Mecca, man. It's like going to the place where all the Mormons live. You're just like, finally, everyone else is a Mormon too.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Okay.
more so the feeling. It's,
So like you're just in your community.
You're in your community.
Yeah.
But it's not like a holy land or anything.
Our
like
hotel when we went to play Wise Guys was right beside that massive church downtown.
Did you come for Wise Guys?
Not from you, with Ryan.
Oh, with Ryan. Okay,
it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. The Wise Guys Comedy Club's so fun.
In Salt Lake City, it's unbelievable.
It's very nice. It is very
the cities.
nice.
The city is it's crazy to look at an American city and like this is like clean as fuck.
Yeah, and it's beautiful too.
Yes.
Like you have all these mountains and these like rock formations and everything around. It is a really nice place. Yeah.
Mormons they take care of things very well. They're very clean. They have very high standards. So they have a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
good too. There's good and bad in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was
Absolutely.
the breaking point where you're like, I'm leaving? Like,
I wasn't allowed to leave the church until I moved out when I was 19ish. So I was going to church up until that point.
was that miserable?
Yeah, I hated it. That was one of the first times I really cut my hair off was when I was 18. My parents started sending me to single adults ward. So like
What's that?
The congregation. So you go to church, you have like mass, right?
Yeah.
There's like a special mass for everybody who's of marriageable age who isn't married yet.
Oh.
And so it's just you and I used to call it marriage roulette. I was like, I don't want to fucking go to marriage roulette today, but thanks.
Yeah.
And every Sunday, some schmuck would sit next to me and start trying to shoot a shot. And I was like, I actually don't want this. Thank you, though. I would like someone who's, smart enough to know that this is hooey.
Yeah.
And, and
The
so,
Mormon's still in there.
So I buzzed all my hair off at a Supercuts and nobody sat next to me anymore.
No way.
I was like, fuck you guys. And I showed up with a buzz cut.
You did the fucking Britney Spears.
I did. I was like, I'm about to solve all my problems. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Were your parents?
oh yeah, my dad freaked out. He was like, "You're not a boy," and he took my car keys, and it was like a whole thing. And it was ridiculous. He was like, "You're allowed to drive to work and back home, and that's it." And he was pissed.
So how did you get out? Like, what was the 19? At 19, what did you say? I'm just gonna go.
At 19, my dad went through my room and he found a vibrator and a single edible, and he was like, "I found contraband." So he's like, "I found contraband. We're gonna random drug test you. We're gonna do this and that." And I was like, he's like, "You have a drug problem." I was like, first of all, I've been saving that edible for a special occasion for like 2 months. So I don't know about a drug problem, man. I think you're reaching here.
Yeah.
And second of all, why are you going in a young woman's bedside table?
Yeah.
Like, of course there's a vibrator in there. Use some common sense.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, if you stay, you're going to have to go to all these church meetings. You're going to have to go to this. You're going to have to go to that. We're going to random drug test you." And I was like, "Okay." And we're like firm on that. And he was like, "We're firm on that." And I was like, "Great." And I went upstairs and I packed a bag and I couch surfed for like over a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were you? And you were in school at this point?
Yeah, I was in university, like going to school.
Are you now that you're like crushing? Are you close, or is it kind of like?
I'm actually very close with my parents. We went no contact for a couple of years because the boundary pushing from them was just a lot, and it was really affecting me mentally. So I took a step back to kind of build my self-confidence back up and stop trying to do things to kind of prove that I'm not a mess. So I just took a step back, and I think that showed them that I don't have to be in their lives. And so they actually did a lot of work on themselves. I'm really proud of them. Yeah. So my dad's dog and my dog are best friends, and we go hang out and we train our dogs together. And like, it's really cute. Yeah.
So how did you introduce the OF stuff to them? Because
they don't know.
Oh.
They don't know. You know what they told my brother? They were talking to my little brother, and they were like, we've known her for a very long time. We know she's up to something, and we know we don't want to know what it is. That's what they told my brother.
Oh, really?
You know what? Good for them.
I know, right?
They're like, hey, there's boundaries, and we keep those boundaries, and that's fine. And you guys have a nice relationship now.
Exactly. My dad's like, I want to keep hanging out with my daughter, and that's his mindset nowadays.
Yeah.
How do you think they know something's up because you're doing well financially?
Doing well. Well, so they told my brother they think either something's up or that I'm really bad with my money and in a lot of credit card debt.
Could be both.
Yeah,
Could be
Could be both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cooking, but I'm really bad with money and a lot of debt.
I tried
You
not
have a lot of debt?
No,
Do you have a lot of debt? That would be crazy if you had a lot of debt.
I don't have a lot of I pay. You know what? The one thing, I've got my first credit card at 44 years old.
Did you really?
Approved for the first time
No
ever.
way. Well, but you were a comedian, so you had no money.
I had no money ever.
No credit card was going to approve you.
But I have never, in the year and a half, I've never, because I have a couple credit cards, I've never missed payments or anything.
No, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah, or even rolled over debt or anything. I don't make the minimum. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, that's one thing I never did was amass debt.
Yeah,
Never
bro.
did that.
Sometimes they'll go. Sometimes I'll have 5-6K that I owe, right? And then it goes, you got to pay off. And I'm just not thinking about it. And then I get the notification, you have to pay $25 as your minimum payment. I'm like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They want the interest. They want to make the buck
they just
off
want you
interest.
making $25 payments.
Right.
Yeah. Until you're fucking dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to ask you about the growing up Mormon, there's always this, especially I think we get with a lot of different sex workers that come through here. If they had the religious background, they're like, I broke free, I'm free from that. But there obviously was probably some good skills and qualities you got from being Mormon.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think were some of the best things you learned from the Mormon church? And do any of those apply to your own career?
Oh, absolutely. I brag about this all the time. I'm really glad you asked this, actually, because Mormons do a lot with kids as far as teaching them how to do public speaking, as far as teaching them how to read and write. You're giving talks in church as young as 8, 9, 10 years old. Mm-hmm. So I feel very confident in front of crowds. I feel very confident talking. I've never had any sort of issue with that. And I think that has really rolled over into social media. Mm-hmm. The other thing with Mormons is everyone makes fun of them, right? Everyone on the face of the earth makes fun of Mormons because they're silly. But
South Park, everything,
it's easy now because I already grew up being made fun of everything I wore, everything I did, everything I looked like, right? So now people make fun of me and I'm like, okay, great. I just have the thickest skin from growing up.
Well, speaking of your skin is crazy perfect. I noticed when you walk in, it's that was the one. I want to wear it. No, but it is. Do people tell you that? Do people tell it's it was crazy when I first saw you. It looks so smooth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that creepy?
No. I actually get that a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yeah. What is that? How is that? That's I feel like that's most women's biggest insecurity is not having good skin.
Okay, so my biggest tip to women who have bad skin is just stop wearing makeup. Cut it out, dude. Yeah. I don't wear makeup unless I'm going on a podcast. You can ask her. I literally show up for collab videos not wearing makeup half the time because I don't want to and I don't have to. Mm-hmm. I do my makeup maybe 2-3 times a month. Period.
Oh, I would love to date someone who's like that.
Yeah. But it ruins your skin. Because the sun doesn't hit your skin all evenly because you're getting different UV amounts on different parts of your skin because the chemicals irritate it. So you get discoloration. So I'm it's hard because you go through this period where maybe you have acne you're not covering up or whatever's going on. And that's really hard to look at and deal with. But your skin will be so much better. That's why a guy's skin is always pretty nice.
Yeah,
you're not putting shit on it all the time.
Except for that one dude who rubs piss all over his skin.
Who is that?
There's some dude who's a
Clavicular?
Yeah, no,
Piss
not
maxer.
clavicular. Yeah, not clavicular,
Oh
but
my
like
God.
a look maxer, but 40. He loves like
Yeah.
rubbing piss on himself.
That's gross.
In a non like way as well.
So do you have any crazy? You said gross. Any crazy kinks stuff like that or nah?
Me crazy kinks.
You come very vanilla.
Not really. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm like vanilla with a little extra, but
What's
like
the
nothing
little
crazy.
extra you like?
Like some light. I like passion, so like I like it when people get carried away. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like a little chill, maybe like a little bit of degradation sometimes.
Really?
Like, if I trust you, if you pull it out the first time we fuck, I will never fuck you again.
Really?
But if we've like fucked quite a few times and I really like
So
you and
you-
I know you think highly of me and things like that, then it's like a trust thing.
So
you
if
don't
they're-
want
can
them
whip
to
it out.
actually be degrading
I don't
you.
want them to actually be degrading me, and I
Yeah.
think when you're fucking someone the first couple of times, it's hard to know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you
fair.
gotta lock in.
So
Yeah.
I was, I think I said this last time. I was fucking someone. I was like, I want to. When I was talking to her, I was like, I have a problem. Sometimes I like play with my when I text message, and so
No problem.
I think it's a comedian thing too, because I know other comedians who've had this
Are
problem.
all comedians playing with their dick while they text?
Yes.
No, not at all.
It
Not at
sounds
all.
like they all are.
It's just
Louis.
oh, and Louis, yeah.
Louis.
But was he was on the phone. He was texting.
I've done that too. I've done that too. I didn't think anything was weird with that, but I said I want to degrade you, and she's like, this was like early on. She's like, I don't like that. I'm like, but you are me, so that is.
You're like you're doing it to yourself.
You're already degrading yourself.
You are. So what would like a degrading thing, like if someone was with you for a few times and or kind of like you're dating, you really like them, but in bed, if they're like, like you're still a Mormon, would that be?
I would be like, huh? And I will totally make this face during sex. If you say the wrong thing, I'll be like,
Real?
you're like, fuck me. And I'm like,
It's like you're on camera.
what the was that, dude? Like,
So what's the degrading that you like? Like just someone calling you like a little or something?
I don't know. You'd have to like see.
Wow.
Gotta feel it out. What's the vibe? It's vibe-based
Yeah.
coding, dude.
What's right? What feels
Yeah.
good? I
Fuck.
don't
So
know.
you,
Yeah.
there's a chance you're just making faces the whole time.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and
You
some
gotta
guys
be brave.
some guys just going, oh damn it. Fuck.
He's like, no, that was wrong.
And do you think that there are a lot of people in the church that are like secretly horny, who are like hiding a lot of stuff, that wish they could kind of take the route you took?
Maybe. I think Mormons are kind of low-key freaks, but they're
Yeah.
like freaks within their marriage. Once you're
Oh.
married, you can do anything. That's,
Anything.
That's like the rule.
Can you bring in like a third or something like that? Because I know
No,
you have polygamy.
can't bring in a third, but like together with each other, you can do pretty much anything.
whatever
And
you
my
want.
understanding is that it gets pretty freaky.
Explain the whole. I know people joke about the soaking thing.
Oh yeah, the soaking.
I know
How
people.
did I not
jo-
think about soaking?
Yeah, I know people joke about the soaking thing. Give it inside baseball from the Mormon's perspective. A Mormon, ex-Mormon.
Yeah.
What is it like growing up? And is soaking talked about a lot? And are people really doing it?
Okay, so soaking is something that happens more so when people get to college.
Yes.
So they'll do it at like BYU, which I never went to.
Okay.
But my
Brigham Young.
understanding, Brigham Young University.
Yeah.
My understanding is that you can like pay a friend to lay like under the
Pay them.
bunk bed. You pay them, and what they do is they like put their feet on the bunk bed and they like push on it a bunch while you're like inside your girl, and so
Yeah.
your buddy is like creating the motion in the ocean from
And that's kosher.
soaking because you haven't moved.
Yeah.
You're just there. Your dick just there.
Oh wow.
But isn't the insertion breaking the rule?
Wouldn't you think?
Like,
Like,
yeah, I'm like this is very like.
do you guys know what derfing is? That's
No.
another good
Derfing?
Mormon. Yeah, derfing.
No.
So derfing is when you're like you dry hump to completion.
Okay,
That's derfing.
Really?
Yeah, but since all your clothes are on,
it's
all
fine. So you
good.
just jizz in your
So
pants.
you just
Literally
your
just
pants.
rub. Are you allowed to
And you know
kiss?
the girl's not fucking up from that. It's just
No.
some guy going ham on her until he
Dude.
nuts in his pants.
To be fair, that nut is probably so good.
So good.
Because it takes
They're not allowed
so...
to like jack off.
Yeah.
So
I mean, everyone's jacking
they're ready
off.
to go.
I actually
I don't know. I've been trying to get my brother to admit if he jacks off or not for years, and because he's still very active in the church, and he wears like the magic underwear, and he went on a mission and
What's
everything.
the magic underwear?
You don't have magic
It's
underwear.
like- they're called garments, but they're like it's like a short sleeve white T-shirt and like shorts that you have to wear under your clothes at all times, and they remind you of your covenant with God and like all this shit. Yes,
Don't they give you like
and you wear
holy
like
protection?
your bra over it. Like my mom used to like put her bra on like over her garments.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
this.
God! What?
And
Yeah.
but don't they also
That's
give
real.
you?
That's dead real.
They give you some sort of holy protection, isn't it? It's like like they're not like if this was D&D, it would be like +5 holy or something. Like it gives you a resistance.
A little bit of that, but it's
Yeah.
like a reminder to like stay pure and
You know,
like
so-
who's gonna you wearing that? So it keeps you.
Yeah.
It keeps you.
Yeah. You're honest.
Like, can you imagine you trying to like hook up with your boss at work and you know he's got a wife at home and you take off his clothes and he's wearing that?
Yeah, you're like, ooh.
You're not.
No,
You're like,
yeah.
what the
Fuck,
is this,
what the
man?
fuck you-
Every time I see like a priest, I look at them. I go, I know you. Beat your dick. I just know.
I know you beat it.
I know you beat.
it.
There's just no.
That's how I feel. I'm like, you're all jacking off.
You're
Don't
all
lie to me.
jacking-
Don't lie to me.
There-
I just love when you left your home. You're like, you're jacking off, and you're jacking off, you're jacking off.
Everyone's lying. Everyone's jacking off.
Every time you talk to your brother, you go,
Yeah.
I know you're jacking off.
I remember how all my friends looked at me when I was like 14. I figured out I could match, and I used to match to Yahoo Answers because everything was blocked on my computer. So I would look up like people's sex problems, and then I would like. To, like,
No.
I would be like descriptive enough for me. I would give it. I would give it.
So
a go.
everything
Me
is
and my wife are trying to have a baby.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant her. Like,
so
comments.
all the internet's blocked and everything.
all the internet was like blocked on my computer, and I told all my friends, I was like, yo, I just figured something out, and all these girls are like, you're fucking disgusting.
Were-
And I
is
was
that-
like, oh, my bad, guys. I thought we were in chill here. Like,
So they thought it was gross.
they thought it was super gross, so I like never brought it up again.
Oh, too
Wow.
bad.
Kept
You
twerking,
really
though.
you did unlock something great.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had no sex talk, nothing. So I was
That
like,
is the craziest thing.
this is
Still, I
crazy.
can't believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
garments.
that's the
Disgusting.
thing.
Yeah. Now you did. You had a focus on psychology, right?
Yeah, so I have a degree in psychology and a degree in mathematics.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got two.
Do you have, in terms of like your focus on psychology, do you have any ways that you like psyop the day? That you are like, what's my thought process of what I need to create to turn someone on to get them back to the OnlyFans? Do you have like a thought process on that?
A little bit. I like to make content that I know will make people curious, because I think making people curious makes them subscribe.
Okay.
More than making them horny almost.
Okay.
Like anyone can be horny, but you just go to porn, right? Like,
Yes,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm
Right.
like, how do I get you really invested in me? So
Yeah.
that's kind of where the psychology comes in. It also comes into like the structure of my Instagram reels and stuff sometimes. Like, I'm sure you guys know, you're comedians, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to present things to people where you have a hook that makes them interested, a way to tell a story that's concise but detailed enough to get the message across, and all of those things get people invested in you and what you're saying. And
Yeah.
so that's really where that comes into play, I
Can
think.
you give us an example of you making something like this was a good hook, this was a good curiosity, and I could see it transfer into cold hard cash?
Yeah. I just had a reel that's doing really, really well that I posted less than a week ago, and it was all about a real experience. All my stories are real. Where I was in Australia and I was trying to hook up with this guy, and then he was like, well, let's put something on the TV, trying to be smooth.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, cool story, dude. I ripped out all the cables from the back of this TV earlier, and the TV was like really close to the wall, so I couldn't put them back in.
Yeah.
I was trying to find an HDMI cable so I could watch Invincible.
Okay, nice. Great pick.
Right, great
Yeah.
pick. Did not succeed. But like he was like so stoked that I watch Invincible, and I know that that's how every single guy who watches my content feels. They're like, a who watches Invincible? Yes, and they're super horny about it.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, because you know what makes men so fucking horny, having something in common with them.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of dude stuff. They're like, that's what you see a lot in certain types of content. Like I think the gamer girl, the e-girl got so popular in like the horny sense because there's this nerdy guy who's like, oh, I play video games. She plays video games. Maybe she'll fuck me because we both play video games. Yeah, that is a through line that dudes have. Now, the video game thing I think is so overplayed. Anime is one you start to see a lot now. Like there's this one girl, I can't remember what the name is, but she makes all this, she actually has pretty cool content where it's like her getting ready and it's all these like cool cuts, but the whole time that's happening in the background she has a TV and anime's playing on it, and I'm like, that's the trick. That's her getting ready. That's just an illusion for you to see the anime and then have the boy brain thought to be like, I could maybe hope the hope,
but not only that, like men are physically lonely, but they're also emotionally lonely, and I think they feel really disconnected from women sometimes because you, like most guys, you get with a girl and you're like, what the fuck do we talk about, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't care about conversation.
Oh, well, that's nice. I care. You don't fuck me if you don't care. Like
No, I could. No.
He's like, whoa. I'll change my stance real quick.
Says the host of the podcast.
I care about like talking at dinner and shit. But I don't care if we have the same interests.
I care.
Like if some chick's like playing poker, I'm like, nah. I like when she has a sense of humor.
So that's how some men feel for sure. And
Yeah.
I am usually not particularly interested in those men because I find that those men are not particularly interested in me as a person.
Oh.
So you can feel free to feel that way.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of both. Like having the mutual interest is great.
Yeah.
Because like then we have stuff to talk about. But I also am very interested in people who are interested in things that I know nothing about. Because it's just fun hearing about those things.
Well, it's a Venn diagram, right? You want overlap, but you also want differences. You don't want to be a circle.
I do like that too. That's the thing. I like someone completely different. Different interests. Yeah, different things. Because I'll do like again, like I hated traveling for a long time, but my ex loved traveling, and she would force me to go to all these places, and now I love it.
Now you love it.
Yeah, because
that is very nice if you can like find something that someone else is into and just become sort of interested in it. I think that's just as good.
Yeah.
That's how I got into sushi.
Yeah.
That's how I got into sushi.
I hated fish, and then she wanted to eat fish.
You know what? I got into sushi from a guy, so I get that. Yeah, I used to not like sushi at all, and then a guy was like, "Sushi's bussin'."
Crazy that you used to not like fish.
I hated it.
We all go on the road all the time. The amount of times he'll say branzino. He'll say branzino.
I love branzino.
Bro wants a branzino.
Like I've never heard anyone say branzino more in my life. He has like theories on branzino.
Mediterranean sea bass.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like what cities you should get branzino, what you shouldn't.
What days and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a restaurant right down the street. We had an incredible salmon last night. Pache.
I love salmon.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really love salmon.
This is some of the best salmon
best salmon in the world.
Pache.
You do seem aroused for this salmon. Yeah.
Like,
lady, I'll tell you, it's
you're an archaeologist
you're into
or something. Like you're talking about an ancient civilization.
I fucking love it. It's so animated. I think it's great. I really love it.
I love that you love humor.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
that's great.
I have boy humor. It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
almost all my friends are boys. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I like chicks who have a lot of guy friends.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's because we're funnier. Yeah.
A little deviant too. I feel it's this deviant thing.
Is it?
I think so.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Now you say that you reclaimed your autonomy when you left the Mormon church. What do you feel like? What did you do to like take back control of yourself?
I don't know if I said that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I need the quote.
I know. I gotta start. See, this happens sometimes in the pod.
Okay.
Is
sometimes also journalists will like say I said something and I didn't say it that way, and I'm just like, yeah, all right.
Totally fair.
You do need the quotes.
I need the quotes, and sometimes I have videos that I pull stuff from. People are like, no, and then one time when we did Lucy Mochi, I brought up the video. She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, see, I fucking told you.
I told you said that.
Oh yeah, and she was so adamant. She's like, no.
Yeah.
She was like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know I'm right on this.
Or
but
sometimes they ask a question like this. They'll be like, would you say that you reclaimed your blah, blah, blah from the Mormon church? And so they like say what they want you to say. And then you
Leading
go,
question.
and then you go, yeah, okay. And then they put it in quotes like
Yeah.
you said it. And you're like,
Yeah.
all right.
Are you getting interviewed by what was the Mormons? Do they know?
I don't look anything like I used to look in the church.
Okay.
So I think so far so good, but I'm kind of figuring
It's not
yeah.
Mormons that what's that one religion where they Scientologists where it's like almost impossible to leave, like they hunt you down, right?
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, because I think there's a whole extortion element to that.
Right.
Like because I think part of what they running clear is when you rinse out your asshole. A turning clear? It's something clear. They do that test where you hold the poles and they like
yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I did it.
They get your rating of like basically how evil you are because
I want to do that.
yeah, they're like their thing is like everyone has like a certain amount of evil in them,
Sure.
and it's some sort of alien cosmic thing.
Oh my
and
God.
you do a test to see what your levels is.
I feel like if I got a 10 out of 10, I would take it as
You'd be like,
Yes,
I would
yes.
be like, okay,
Compliment.
I guess I will be.
Yeah.
Like,
but then to like void yourself of it, you say all the horrible shit you've done. So they keep a
Whoa.
catalog of your secrets.
and then
So
they
if you-
blackmail
They
you.
can blackmail you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I've reclaimed some autonomy. Sure, I've kind of always been this way, so it's hard for me to say I've reclaimed anything because I just finally was allowed to not go to church anymore. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like to me. But I've always been this person.
You're atheist now, eh?
I don't know if I'm atheist. I just kind of don't think about it that much. I try to be the best person I can be, and I figure that any God
Spiritual?
worth his salt is just gonna accept that. That's gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
No, not really even spiritual. I just try to be a good person. I feel like there's intrinsic value to being a good person, and claiming spirituality or God and some of this stuff makes it extrinsic. It means there's some reward or some reason that you should be good other than you just want to be.
Right.
So I just want to be.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And we didn't really get too much on your sort of transition into OnlyFans. You're doing the
Fitness.
personal training. Then your first month you make 10K. What do you then do? Like, what is your reaction? You're like, oh, I'm quitting personal training and I'm immediately starting collabing. What's your sort of progression from there to now?
I was very slow with things. So I quit personal training. I bought a nicer camera, and then I had already put in my application to graduate with the psychology degree. I rescinded my application to graduate. I applied for the mathematics degree. I was like, I'm going to dump a bunch of money into this for no reason. I just really want to do it. And yeah, I didn't do any collabs or anything for almost 2 years. I didn't really talk to any other creators, just did my own thing. Didn't know anyone in the industry, honestly, until very recently, it feels like. So
How did you learn how to do everything?
just taught myself. Yeah. I wanted something that was very authentic to me. I didn't want to feel pressured to make content that I didn't want to make. And I wanted to do it by my own rules. So like at the time, right after COVID was when I started. So the industry was already saturated, and I kind of knew that. And everybody was charging like $3 to $5 a month for subscriptions and things like that. And my philosophy was really that you can always put things on sale, but it's really hard to raise your pricing if you start very low. So I started in the middle, like not super high. I was charging like $11 or $12 a month for a subscription instead of $5. And like nude feed, like there was content for that, right? And I'm glad I did that, and I'm glad I kind of stayed off Twitter and stayed away from what everybody was saying at that time, because I would have started out way too cheap, and really those girls don't always succeed at that price point unless they have like a lot of followers who are willing to turn into subscribers.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because it is one of those things where once you give someone a product at a certain price, you can't really raise the price. And you also, once you introduce yourself into the market doing a certain level of content, if you go in day one, they're like, keep that aim up. You
Right.
can't revert
Yeah,
back
you can't
Exactly.
to
backtrack.
tit pics or something like that.
So I started very vanilla, very slow, solo content because I was like, if there's a piece of content I make and it does really, really well, I will be stuck with it forever. People will want to see it over and over and over and over again. So I didn't get into like big fetish stuff or big kink stuff or anything super hardcore, anything like that. And I'm glad I did that because I think that it's really kept me sane and it'll ensure the longevity of my career. Because these girls, I think a lot of people burn out doing that really intense content.
How did you know what to make though? Because you didn't even start. You weren't even watching porn. You were going to Yahoo to match.
I was grown by this point. I think I was 23 when I started my own.
So, but what was your exposure to even like seeing porn for the first time? Because you're like, now you're making porn. You go from on Yahoo being Mormon to like now making porn. That's
so I was sneaky. I was a gooner, guys. All right.
Yeah.
I got a friend to give me an old iPod Touch, and I like figured out how to log into the Wi-Fi behind my dad's back, and like I did all this shit so that I could watch porn. All right.
Really?
On the iPod Touch?
I did all of that so I could watch porn.
No.
And I had like a backup one stuffed in the guts of my piano so that I could still watch porn. My dad took that one away. I got my door taken off its hinges. Like,
No.
yeah, dude.
They made your door open?
I was the gooner. I had a toothbrush I like ripped the head off of and I used as a vibrator that my best friend found in my room. Like, I was gooning.
And so they had your door off the hinges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They were like, we know what you're doing in there. And I
No.
was like,
The backup iPod Touch is a crazy move.
and I was the only girl I knew like doing any of that shit. I was like,
It's like when someone has a gun taped under a desk or something.
Literally. I had it like stuffed in there and I was like, I will be watching porn.
Dude,
Like,
It is so crazy. I hear of strict parents, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
So to hear stories of strict parents, it's like blows my mind. I can't believe like people operate like I don't understand how they don't realize that the kid's gonna rebel. Like how stupid could you be? Like the kids are gonna rebel.
Their kids are gonna rebel, but also like it's very normal to want to explore your body and like you want a parent who's gonna be there to help you learn how to do that healthily.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like,
and almost the opposite will discourage someone. If you're like, if you go to your mom and you're like, what's sex? And she's like, well, sex, honey, is, and she gives you the breakdown. You're like, no, don't say anything.
Yeah.
That's not what
gruel on the base of the.
The kid, a very open, like loving parent is the last thing a kid wants when it comes to sex.
well, but I know it sucks, but it does help.
Yeah.
Like I knew, so I had a friend who slept with this guy, and he had really, really strict parents, and the things your parents do during those periods stick with you forever. Because he used to have to hold his door closed while he took off, right? And to this day, he can't come without holding a door handle.
No.
Yeah, so he's fucking my friend. He has to be holding this door handle because he can't come otherwise. So it's like, you gotta be careful with your kids, man. Just let them off.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting close.
I'm getting close.
That is nuts.
It's so sad, right? Or you get guys giving themselves like death grip syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of
grip
that.
syndrome.
You ever heard of death grip?
No.
It's when so like if you have a little boy and he starts or whatever, you're supposed to tell him not to hold it too tight because you can hold it way too tight, and then it's very hard for you to like in a later because it's like not quite tight enough. So that's what death grip syndrome is when you just choke that chicken to death and you go real hard.
I never even heard of that.
Really?
Death grip syndrome. Yeah.
Bless you guys don't have it then.
I mean, I actually like sometimes like
When to see a doctor.
Well, don't read those out loud. She might start flicking her bean.
God, for real. Wait, enlarge?
But no, what's so crazy is I would hate like the problem I have is like I think about like people and I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fast. So it's, like certain people, they're like so hot. I'm like, this is gonna be
like 5 seconds.
This is gonna be quick.
I don't really mind when guys are quick, as long as
not 5 seconds, but like
as long as like everything before the actual sex goes really well, because I get really irritated when guys are like quick to get in. You know what I mean? When they're like, let's just fuck. I'm like, nah, I want to make out. I want you to eat me.
I like to shower.
I want to do some shit. Like I want to just like hang out and touch each other, and then they're always like, all right, are you ready? And then it's like, it's been 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
But like once you're in and we're like actually fuck, I feel like I'm almost less invested in that. of
Because
like I
there's been
really
a whole
like
thing.
it, but
Yeah.
like we've already felt so good for so long that it doesn't really bother me if like they come.
No, that's
kinda
why.
quick.
I always like to start in the
okay.
shower and stuff like that because there's
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 minutes of a build up thing,
Right.
and then you go to the bed and there's like another 5-10 minutes of that, and then you're like 20 minutes. It's a good
Yeah, and I'm very
process.
clitoral anyway, so I can't really come from penetration
on
alone.
top. You can
Not me.
really
so-
even
no,
when you're like riding,
no.
but don't you like if you ride a
It's
certain
not enough friction for me. It's just not enough.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on. So a lot of women can, depending on how. This is the psychology. I had a lot of a human emphasis. If it depends on how far the distance is from the opening to the clitoris.
Oh,
If it's closer together, it's a lot easier for them to come when they're riding on top because you can get a lot more of that direct stimulation.
Yeah.
But they've done some studies and they've shown that the further away it is, the less likely they are to be able to come in those kinds of positions. So
And
it
that's
just
only-
depends on your anatomy.
Yeah, so that's a matter of centimeters sometimes.
Millimeters.
Right,
Right.
wow.
Tiny. Absolutely tiny.
Wow.
So yeah, but not all women can come on
Right,
top
but
like
then
that, yeah.
for someone like you, some guy could just go down on you and
Go
make
down
you
on
come,
me,
and you've already
touch
come
me,
before he's been
whatever.
inside.
And
yeah,
that's the best because it feels way better if I've already come when he.
of course.
And
I
then
prefer,
I'm like, fuck, dope, dude. We're
Sick,
good.
yeah.
yeah.
Rock on. Want to watch Invincible?
Yeah, no, literally. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's
dude.
order DoorDash, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty sick,
Yeah.
honestly. Bro. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we got here. No. This is great. Okay, so what are you doing outside of all the adult content you're doing? Because you're obviously a whole person. Separate from that, you talked about how a little bit your online persona is different from your real life persona.
Yeah.
So what are you doing just in your personal life, just hanging out?
Personal life, just hanging out. I hang out with my dog a lot. Right now I'm working on getting I sail. So I'm working on getting all my sailing certifications so that I can bareboat charter like 40-foot catamarans.
bare
Oh, that's
boat.
cool.
Sick.
Bareback on a bareboat. But yeah, the point of that is so I can take girls on the catamaran and there's no skipper, nothing, nobody around. So then I can strap them on the catamaran and,
Oh, yo, strapped on the cat.
And the catamaran,
and I'll sail it. So there's nobody else there. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, we have total privacy.
and these
whatever.
are like catamarans are like 20 feet or
40
40 feet.
yeah.
Yeah, you said that. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a big boat.
It's a big boat, yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to race when I was in university. I would race small boats.
Okay.
And then now I've bought the packages to get all my certifications, so I'm working on getting them all right
And then
now.
you just rent the catamaran or maybe
And then you
buy.
just pay to rent the catamaran. So my friends and I, all my friends are pretty much from sailing and from university and stuff. So one of my friends already has all his certifications. So we're actually bareboat chartering a 40-foot catamaran in Greece in a couple months, and we're gonna sail all the Greek islands, just like me and like 3 of my friends.
Wow, that's gonna be
It's gonna be so
amazing.
cool. Yeah, I'm like, I'll pay for it. You just sail the boat, buddy. 'Cause
No.
Yeah. So I'm,
Wow, that's
I
a
know.
great deal.
Yeah,
So I'm
dude.
like, let's go.
Yeah. Are we getting?
Yeah, you want a couple minutes? You guys talk about the relationship.
You don't have.
You don't have to.
Get over here.
I just want the people to see those tits.
Yeah, they're cute.
That
Those
You have to
are.
snuggle
that-
me, I think.
those
Or
are-
He'll bring you in. He'll bring you in.
those are out of control. The mic's
I
the
know,
mic's
you're He's always trying to snuggle me.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you guys have done content together, right?
A little bit, but not really.
Really?
She filmed me strapping all the girls
Really?
on my like little digi with the like gimbal.
You're,
She's really good.
Really?
Like, and she turns onto like this. So,
Oh yeah, I have like an alter ego where I top when I strap.
she turns into this like completely different
It's
person when
so
she
bad.
straps. Cause I'll be filming her and she'll go, "Are you ready? Yeah, are you ready?" And then I'll be like, "Yeah, hit it." And she goes, "Back up, baby girl. Yes, you
Really?
take it so well." And I'm by, so I'm behind the camera like, like shaking, like she's so hot.
So you've never strapped Summer.
No, I've never strapped Summer because
It's too, yeah, it would be too much.
it's too awkward.
You're just good friends.
We're just good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like
We'll
masturbate.
sex together sometimes. Like if
Really?
we're like together and like some guy wants to like chat and like sex or whatever, we'll be like, oh yeah, okay, because it's like really good money to do sex.
Oh, okay.
So, but then we're just like using vibrators next to each other or like dildos next to. So we'll
Right.
do that kind of a thing, but I've never like fucked her. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
Without lack of trying.
Yeah. She be trying to.
I'd be trying. to
Wait,
get
I come and I try to wake her up every morning for stuff, and I'm like, "Come on, it's time to go. We're doing this thing," and she'll be like naked in bed, and she's like, "Come cuddle me, and I'm like,
Really?
I'm like, still no, and I'll close the door.
It's really sad.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanna cuddle.
Now you know how I felt when I sent you the pic, and I was like, I just want to do content.
That's so true. Well, girl, I suck your now.
Oh
Really?
my god.
No, I just want to do a video for you, and for you to use it on your own.
It's all for you. He's so
It's all
altruistic.
for me.
What a kind man.
I'm down to
Well,
do.
you just want
I'm down to be a stunt.
You're down to. Yeah, I am looking for a stuff.
Really?
She is, yeah, a little bit.
Dude, I'm here till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's crazy.
Well,
You have to ram that content in.
we can.
It's constant. How many
Yeah.
times can you come?
Between those, I'd have to take an edible, but I could do 3 times.
An edible? Hell yeah, dude.
I could do three times in an hour.
You know, I've never tried drugs before, and she got me high for the first time.
She
like,
asked
last
me
month.
to. She was like, I think I want to try weed. And I was like, well, you've come to the right girl.
You've never tried any drugs. How old are you?
I'm 28.
And you never touched nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, what was the... yeah. Just put the on the internet. That's it.
She just
Okay.
does a little bit of porn.
Just a little,
Yeah.
like, don't smoke, don't drink, don't do fizzy, just a little bit of porn.
Don't do fizzy? What do you say?
like
soda.
a soda.
Oh, you don't... Fizzy drinks.
Yeah.
I saw you drink a Coke yesterday. You
Mexican cocoa was honestly so
Well, that's
I was like-
different. That's like real sugar. I think.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
rush.
true.
Don't do caffeine.
So
either,
what do
no.
you do to... Like, what's your vice? Oh, so yeah. I guess I should
Really?
figure that out. Yeah,
She was
masturbating?
having guys over in Australia every day, a different guy, and they'd have to pass through me. I was the brick wall. I was the ugly friend. I was like, you have to pass me to get to her.
Really?
I was like standing in the doorway when they got there, like, welcome.
Yeah, you like those Aussie boys, eh?
She did what they were. Oh, you go. You
I like men in general.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really matter. As long as they're like, I was going to say as long as they're tall as me, but I was 4'11", so.
You're 4'11".
No.
Yes.
She fucked 4'11". She's 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, you fucking midget?
He's not a midget.
Yes, he is.
tiny.
He's just small.
He's a little person,
He's just
comedian.
a little person, and he was really good in bed.
Really?
Very, very good in bed.
Well, he
Yeah, like,
has to be.
He does have.
He has to
does.
be.
He
When
had
you're
Laura
four-
too.
When
I tell
you're
you what, I saw the dick pics. It's not proportional. It's very large.
It's
Really?
very
He'd be
large.
all his big points went to
The cop.
yeah,
went to the
Yeah.
guy
well,
downstairs. Yeah.
you can't be a complete nothing.
Yeah.
You have to
No,
have
it was
something
good.
going for you.
Even Stephen Hawking was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what his dick was like. No, he was good in bed. I don't really have a particular type as long as they're like dominant men.
Yeah.
That's literally all I care about. And she like has to pass through all the men that I fuck regularly, like in Australia.
Yeah, I was screening
Yeah.
him.
And she like opened the door once because I wasn't waking up because I was all night. So
Right,
I
so I
wasn't
was
gonna
like,
wake
summer, or it's time to go, because we were filming like OFTV videos and all this stuff in Australia. So I was like, it's time to go, we gotta go. And I open her door, and I just see a fully nude man laying there, and I was like, okay. So I close the door, and I go to the TV, and I queue up Spotify, and I turn on Rockstar by Nerd, and I blast it as loud as I can through the whole house. And then I grabbed a little speaker, and I blasted Rockstar by Nerd, and I chucked it in her room like a bomb, and like closed the door.
She's not let me fuck pee.
Dude, you're like, we got a schedule. You can
I was
fuck
like,
as much
it's
as you
time to
want,
go. Yeah.
but you're not gonna be late,
It
dude.
literally.
Well,
Yeah.
we were trying to link up in at AVN, and then one time I called you. It was like 1 a.m. I was about to pass out, and then you answered the phone, and then you had like all the big
I did.
all the big stars. I was on the phone, and then a couple of them knew who I was, and they're like, "What are you up to, JJ?"
Listen, they wanted to. He was like, "Oh, my throat's sore. My throat's
My
really
throat was
sore."
fucked up. That's why I was doing the
I
voice
was like,
one.
well, you're
Yeah.
missing out on like.
Well,
the
you were
biggest
sick
thing.
too. That's why
I was really sick
Yes.
during AVN because like all the people that we were socializing with.
Yeah.
were really
Yeah, you
sick.
get the avian flu.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
avian flu. It's
Yeah.
not worth
And
it.
like the America flu, because obviously I'm not from here, so like our air in Scotland is
Wait, what?
pristine.
Oh, your
Yeah.
air.
Our air is so nice, and
Yeah.
every time I come here, I get sick. Because
Really?
Yeah, every time.
Welcome to the industrial
Yeah,
world.
it's so bad.
Yeah, bro.
It's
You ever
awful.
see Blade Runner? We're close.
I'll pretend. Yes.
No, that's cool. That you guys do. So you guys basically travel a lot doing content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we travel. I've not been home in like 3 months.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And so, but how did you get started? How did you get lifted off? What What were you doing before?
I was working in like a restaurant, and obviously my boobs are huge, so I was getting like harassed like 24/7, like by customers, and it's like a bar, so like alcohol, and I was doing like a 12-hour shift, and these two guys, like you, and they were like, "Look at the size of your, oh my god." Huge. And I was like, nice, bro, what can I get for you? Like, what do you want? And they were like,
milk.
those, they're huge, they're massive. And I was like, well, can I serve you? And there was like a line at the bar, and these men were just like, oh my god, they're huge. And you're like, you look like Scottish Dolly Parton, your body's like the Scottish Dolly Parton, oh my god. And I was like, bro, what can I get you to drink, please? Like, nice, I have huge, that's great, whatever, do you want a drink? And they were like, they just kept going and going and going, and I was like, okay, leave, like trying to kick them out because they were like being very rude.
Yes.
And they wouldn't listen to me because I'm 4'11", and I was like, you need to leave with my boobs in their face. So the chef had to kick them out. So the chef came and like picked them up and chucked them out and like beat them up or whatever. Yeah. And I was like in the kitchen crying. I was like, oh, I just like will never be taken seriously. And he grabs my phone, takes my ID, makes an puts it on my Snapchat. He goes, I called you Scotch Dolly because they kept calling you Scottish Dolly Parton.
Oh,
so it was like,
the chef did this?
Yeah. It was like, and the guy goes, he's still employed by my dad. So
Wait, this was a bar your dad owned?
Yeah.
The chef at your dad's bar just made you and
he
went,
did.
put those fat tits to work.
It was like, look, you're gonna get objectified your whole life. Like, just make money off it. I was like, sick. He put it on my Snapchat,
and it crushed.
It literally like straight away. I guess like everyone that knows me ever wants to see my tits.
Oh, yeah.
So they were like, great, finally, I get to see her.
Yeah, because you I remember we were talking about something once, and you're like, I don't need your money.
No.
I can't do access.
I don't need the money.
Yeah, you don't need you
but
said,
I gotta.
Yeah.
Dude, that is like that chef. He's like some sort of sage or something.
No, he's so. And every time, like, I'll go back and he's like, I need royalties. Like,
yeah.
I'd be asking too.
And I'm like, look, you
like,
get paid.
I called it, man.
Yeah.
He's like, that's amazing. And then like now it's like I can't go home. Like, home's scary.
Oh, why? Because everyone knows your tit.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, it's very like, Scotland's very small.
Yeah.
So like the amount of press, because like I mainly get like just a bunch of press. Like it's just all press.
Okay.
So when I go home, people are like, oh my god, there's that girl with a huge don't ever stop growing.
Do they not stop growing?
No, so I've got a condition called macromastia.
Yeah.
And they literally just, they grew 11 sizes last year.
Jeez.
No.
That's the thing Amelia has. Amelia Quest.
Yeah.
She has the
So
she has
they're,
the
like,
macromastias too.
constant. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
I know.
And so people are reaching out to write articles about your tits.
Yeah, I'm on like TLC TV shows and like Truly TV shows and
TLC? Been on TLC?
Yeah.
What was the show? My Massive Tit.
Extraordinary Bodies.
My 600-pound tit.
Yeah, literally. So I'm like constant.
Yeah, that's great.
really
What's
fun.
that? Mass what?
Macromastia.
And the areolas keep getting bigger?
I mean, if they,
Oh my God.
it all just keeps getting, you see?
Nice.
It all just
Yes.
gets bigger. I know you do.
We have an hour before the next podcast.
Okay.
Crazy.
Do you want to hold the camera? Now do the reverse.
I owe her a
never
few.
done that.
I owe
You've
her a few.
never?
No, I did when you filmed with Ray. I did.
Yeah,
I did. And I keep
teaching me how to
offering,
come.
but she doesn't want to work. So I'm like, do you want to film something? I'll film for you. It's not like I'm
Is
not
that
offering.
weird when
and
you're
she's
in-
like, no, I'm done now. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Listen, I don't need to, guys. It's fine. So I've got lots of content. I do boy
Yeah.
girl. Like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
it's all good. We've got it.
Yeah, you're sorted.
Wait, you filmed me a like teach Summer how to come video. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't come.
Yeah. She
Oh, you can't?
What?
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm so feral. Like, because there's no end. So every time like I have sex and the guy comes, I'm like, again.
So you never come?
Have you ever come?
No.
You've never come your whole life, and you're just stuck in this like purgatory of horny.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like, I'm like feral.
What is like Sisyphus? Some sort of like
Yeah.
some sort of Greek curse on your.
Your
I'm
Greek
like obsessed
yeah.
with cum as well. Like that's my whole thing.
Wait, what?
What?
Like in what terms?
Like I love cum.
Like
Like out of the dick.
Yeah, like straight up. Like
getting
lots.
cream pie?
Yeah, like all of it.
There was one point where one of the guys she was seeing, she got really pissed off at him, and she was storming around the Airbnb, and she's like, "When he gets here, I'm gonna suck his dick. I swear to God, I'm gonna suck his." And I was like, "How is that being mad at him? Like, how is that not a reward?" And she was like, "It's not for him. It's for me. I'm gonna suck his fuck this guy." And she like was stomping around.
Wow.
Like,
I'm taking his
off, girl.
When I'm mad, I need cum when I'm angry.
Yeah,
like, I
she
need it.
Really?
She really does.
I really
yeah.
need
What does it do? It calms you down?
Yeah, it's just like validation. I'm like, cool, we're done now.
There's something there's
It's a power thing.
but
Yeah, I think so.
you're someone like deep in your lineage must have like done something horrible to a witch, and now you have some type of curse.
Well, my mom's a witch. She's pagan.
Oh yeah,
Is she
no,
really?
she's-
She has like, I have all like her pagan symbols on me.
Wow.
You guys have messed around with some dark forces to be internally horny and unable to come. There is some sort of thing
But
going
I
on
think
there.
I'm like super horny because I can't come.
Yeah,
I think
of
so,
course,
yeah,
of
it goes
course,
hand
of
in
course.
hand.
That for sure.
Like,
No relief.
No
What?
relief. Yeah, no
Yeah,
relief, no
no
release.
And no
You
one
need
can
the
keep
release.
up.
Have you ever gotten
Edge
close?
maxing.
Yeah, this is edge maxing to the
Edge maxing. When you finally come, it's gonna be so crazy, dude.
dude.
Does-
You're like, you're gonna be fine.
It's gonna,
Does it ever come close? Do you feel like it's come close?
Like sometimes, but not really.
But it just feels good though.
Yeah, oh, yeah, amazing. Like,
Yeah, but
so
you're
good.
but there's no pop.
There's no finish.
Yeah, wow.
So that's why when I have sex, if I have a one night stand, it's always like I need to fuck them 4 times.
No.
At least.
Wow.
And if they don't fuck me 4 times and they don't come 4 times, I get
Really?
She just get pissed.
I'm
Pissed
like
off.
And then
storming
I
in bed.
have to hear about it.
Really?
guy gave me 2 loads, 2 measly loads.
Pathetic, bro.
And she is in a mood the next day.
Really?
She's just like proper throwing things and stomping
Well,
around.
I would be angry. Yeah, constant blue balls. I would be That would be a state of frustration for me.
Right,
Yeah. I could actually only imagine it.
It's sad, and I don't even have I don't drink or anything. I don't have a vice. So
Yeah,
I can't even
right.
Be like, I'm
No.
gonna like drink my sorrows.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
No, I'm
Well, you do have a vice. It's just not immediately available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean it is.
Yeah.
So that's
No.
why I like shooting with people that can come a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am perplexed by this. Yeah. It's
Well,
gonna,
glad we got you on.
Yeah. When you finally come, it's going to be like a reality bending thing. Like it's going to shift the energies.
You
Like it's
think?
the solar solstice or something. We're going to get like
You're
peace in
gonna
the
open a
Middle East.
wormhole.
Like, I don't know.
Maybe my
Yeah.
bibs will stop growing.
Maybe. Yeah.
That
Maybe.
my
might be the
God.
result. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That would be
why.
crazy.
Yeah.
The cure
There's
for
all that tension
macromastia.
released
One big nut.
simultaneously.
One huge nut.
Yeah. The neutron bomb, dog. That's almost. I feel like you would almost become worse because then you're gonna be chasing this high. You're gonna have like the craziest in existence, and then after that, you're gonna be like, I want that again. It's like that doesn't exist.
No.
There's 28 years of buildup.
We like in Australia,
True.
we spent like a bunch of money on hundreds of sex.
Yeah,
toys
I was
for
like,
me.
I was
Really?
like,
So many
I don't
sex
think you're
toys.
trying that hard. That's what I told her. I was
Oh,
like,
so
if
you
you're
got
not,
her-
you're
What
just
about the
not trying
Sibian?
that hard.
Have you tried a Sibian?
No, we
What's
went and we
that?
got her like a magic wand.
No, we should
and
try the
got her,
Sibian. That
like,
might be the one.
maybe.
What is,
It's
is it
kind
scary?
of intense. I don't know if
It's
you
like a saddle that
It's
you
a
sit
saddle,
on
you
that has
said.
like a dildo.
I think-
Yeah.
and you can control it with literally like a dial, like you're like a mad scientist
Well, there's
turning
the
up the power.
There's the clit
What's the
one
thing?
you
Right.
would probably want to try.
Yeah.
Do you ever put stuff in your butt?
Maybe.
No, I actually haven't. Would you think that's a problem?
It might be.
I mean, at your point, I would be putting stuff in every hole.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, dude,
I really
clitoral.
want like it's like 1 and 3 because I think that would
Huh?
really do.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Does he?
I know none of us do porn. JJ's desperately trying.
Please,
I just, I just want to.
me too, bro. Me too. Do you know how long it's been? Like 5 days.
Is that a long time for you?
Yes,
Wow.
Yeah, she was pissy last night.
I was pissy last night.
Yeah.
I was.
It can't be
She
that
won't
hard
let me.
for you
I
to
won't
get it.
fuck you. I'm sorry.
No, it's sad.
It's sad.
Sad.
Well, this has been a great podcast.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is super fun.
Thank you so much. This has been very,
Yeah.
very
Thank
fun.
you guys.
Yeah, thanks
this
for
was
joining.
really, really fun.
Into this camera right here, can you let everyone know where to find you?
Yeah, I am Kit Barris, aka Kit the Beefcake, everywhere.
Right on. And yourself?
I'm Summer Rubber, aka Scotch Dolly, everywhere.
Amazing. Right on. Thank you guys so much for coming through.